My fellow flames, welcome back to another Wuthering Waves video. There is discourse, there is drama, there is panic in the Wuthering Waves community, and we're going to be discussing why. Basically, over on the official Wuthering Waves Twitter, there's been something rather interesting. As you can see, this is the basic Wuthering Waves poster for the brand new 2.6 update by Sun Scourge by Moon's Revelation. But now, as you can see, on the new banners that they've updated overnight, over the past 12 to 24 hours, where's Iuno? Where's Iuno? Iuno's gone. Iuno's missing. This is a code red, a 2319 indeed, and people are going crazy. I'm over here on Ryuku Sensei's post saying, wait, what? Iuno has been erased from the official WuWa Japanese Twitter account banner. This is some crazy attention to detail. Still, they're on the EN account for now, and as you can see, he said, I just checked, she's gone from every banner except EN. Now, people are in mad discourse. I've seen so many different people post about it saying, where's Iuno gone? Why is Iuno gone? Where has she gone from all the posters? Why are they promoting this? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm here to tell you, it's most likely either one of two things here. Either it's a story-related thing, or it's a part of the recent meme that's been going around about Iuno. Now, those that do not know about the recent meme about Iuno, everyone is talking about who's Iuno. I don't know no Iuno. Iuno who? If someone goes, I'm summoning for Iuno, they go, you're summoning for who now? Who's Iuno? I don't know a Iuno. I don't know any of that Iuno stuff. I don't know any of that Iuno malarkey. Get that shit out of here. All I know is Augusta, and that's it. There's only one 5-star on the banner, or the reruns this patch. So there is a running gag about Iuno, and this is most likely a joke that Kuro Games has picked up on, and they've gone, you know what? Let's throw our 50 pence in, let's throw our 10 cents in and get in on the joke. As you can see here, every single version of the poster doesn't have Iuno anymore, except for the EN version. The EN version still does have Iuno, as you can see here. And then you have, look, who? There's some crazy attention to detail. Kuro cooking something, Sensei. They're either cooking something in the story, and they could be teasing something in the part 2 story, which is set to release, I believe, next week. And Iuno's release, or Huno's release, is next week. But it's either something to do with the story, which it could be, because it's not the first time Kuro have thrown a spanner in the works in terms of story. But it can also be Kuro Games throwing a practical joke. It could be Kuro Games just throwing out there a practical joke. It's not the first time they've done it. It's not the first time they've done it at all. And it probably isn't going to be the last either. But if it is a story teaser, if it is a story related thing, then what does that mean for Iuno's character? Or Huno's character? What does it mean for Huno? Who knows what that means for Huno? It could be the fact that she could be alluded to the fact that they might be bopping her off, killing her off, which they're now not afraid to do. In Frolova, in terms of a narrative sense, Frolova is no longer a part of the Wuthering Waves narrative. She is, quote unquote, dead. Now, before you guys at home go, she's technically trapped within the Sonorosphere, so she's technically not dead. Listen, from a narrative standpoint, from a story standpoint, she's dead. Everything that we saw in the 2.5 story is symbolizing her death or her exit in the Wuthering Waves story, in the Wuthering Waves lore. She's chosen to stay in the Sonorosphere. Everyone within the Sonorosphere sphere is a ghost or is a remnant of who they once were, and then obviously Frolova has finally decided to join them all to be happy in her hometown, in the place she grew up in. So it essentially, she's died and gone to her afterlife, gone to her heaven, basically, gone to her sacred place beyond life itself, being that particular Sonorosphere. And yeah, they could be doing something similar with Iuno. Obviously, there is a part 2 story. Part 1 was about Augusta. Part 2 is most definitely got to be about Iuno, indicating that something special or something dangerous or something tragic is going to be occurring in the part 2 of the story. And if that's the case, then that's good. It still means that Kuro are not afraid to bop off their brand new characters they're releasing in the patch. But also, it most likely could also be the joke. Every time I've posted about Iuno, every comment has been, who? Who's Iuno? I don't know a Iuno. I literally did make a post not too long ago. Let's see if I can find it. I literally did make a post. Like, I even reposted something here. Look, even the WuWa universe. Look, Iuno has been removed from the header in the CN, but this is not just CN, this is everyone. Look, see, everyone's talking about this. But if I scroll all the way down, here we go. Here we go. Even I made the joke about this on the 1st of September. Guys, I keep seeing people say there's a second 5-star this patch, but I don't know another 5-star coming other than Augusta. 6,000 views, very, very good for me. 320 likes, very good for me. Amanda herself, good friend of mine, Amanda. Wrong, Chiacona is rerunning in the second half. Duh, that's your second 5-star. And then look, see, like even ReZero, it's just some no-name girl. Don't worry about it. Remember, there was no sequel after 2013. There's no, see, so people are getting in on the gag of this. There is a running joke about this. So do not be surprised if this is Wuthering Waves, Kuro Games getting in on that joke. Please do not be surprised if that is the case. So no need to panic. I mean, there is a level of things to panic about, but I don't think it's as big of a deal as you thought. If it is a part of the story, that's going to be very, very, very exciting to see what they do in the coming weeks when the story drops, when Iuno drops, and when we're able to summon for her. Whether she dies or doesn't die in the story, we genuinely do not know. But I am excited to see where the story goes, because here's the thing. 2.7 is indicating something huge in the pipeline for Wuthering Waves. It's arguably one of, if not the biggest story it's going to be one of the biggest updates for story specifically in Wuthering Waves history. Why? Because Carthea has been alluded to being dead, to being bopped off by Galbrina, since Galbrina is after the Thronodian, and she probably, it looks like she's coming to hunt down Carthea and remnants of the Thronodian. We also have the introduction to Shu Yuan, which is how you correctly say, not Kuai Yuan, it's Shu Yuan, which is indicating the return to Huanglong. As we know, he is a part of the Huanglong part of Solaris 3, of that region. So we are going back to Huanglong, which could open more doors. We can be seeing other characters from older patches returning, like Jian, Jue, Jian, Jinsi. We could be seeing Jue again, the Sentinel of Huanglong. There's many things that could be happening, but that's a video for another day, which I've got also in the pipeline. I'm still technically on my break. I have not worked on a video for this channel for the past, I'd say, week. Every video you've seen the past week has been me, unless it's a react to a certain thing. Everything this past week has been me just relaxing and taking time off and playing games and enjoying games. And I very much am enjoying my break. I very much am enjoying my break because it means I can recharge, recuperate, think about what I want to do, more content. We've got a few very important videos and fun videos in the pipeline for the channel, so stay tuned for that. But for all those worried about what this is, please fear not. Even if it is a part of the story, this is a good thing because it means we're going to get some more good storytelling. But if it isn't about the story, it is most likely jumping in on the joke about who is Iuno, who is Iuno. I don't know, you don't know, who is Iuno. That is the joke, that is what's going on. So that is something to keep in mind, but thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this video helps, hopefully this video puts a little bit of ease in people's minds if they are worried about what's going to be happening to Iuno within the story and lore of Wuthering Waves, but it is most likely just about the joke and the running gag of, I don't know, another 5-star other than Augusta. Who's Iuno? But let me know down below in the comments what you think. Let me know if you think I'm on the money. Let me know if you've bopped it on the head. If I've gone, yep, he's hit the arrow on the head, the nail on the head. You know, but let me know down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'll speak to you in the next one. Take it easy. Have a good rest of your day.